What's up, guys? This is T-Bed with Anything Goes, and this is a new section called News of the Week. Basically, I'm just going to be looking for random news articles in the for the week, and I'm going to tell you the ones that I found quite humorous and ones I like the best. So they may not always be funny, but generally they probably will. Yeah, I'm planning on doing this every week. Hopefully, I can keep that up. Hope you guys enjoy. The first news article came from Tuesday. The article intrigued me because of the title. Man killed by half-ton of marijuana. So apparently this guy was carrying 500 kilos of pot in his car when it slammed into him during an auto accident. So not only was he carrying this, but he also got in an accident. You know, I'm sorry, but why do you need that much pot, especially in a car? And looking at the car, it looks kind of like an SUV. You know, it's not really like a truck or anything. Not the smartest decision on his part, but he's dead now, obviously. This happened in Brazil, so I mean, I guess that kind of makes up for it, I guess, or explains it. I mean, yeah, good stuff there. The next one came from Wednesday. This one, my girlfriend actually told me about this one. I found it. A rare condition caused people to brew beer in their belly. It's called autobrewery syndrome. Uh, Basically, I guess it's like where you get too much yeast uh, in your belly, and like it churns and it actually creates alcohol. Because a guy came into like the emergency room and he hadn't drank like at all, and like came in there and his blood alcohol thing was like 0.03 or something. And they were like, oh right, he didn't drink at all. Okay, so they monitored him for like 24 hours or something, and it went up to I think it was 1 or 0.15 in the next couple hours, and they were like, oh, well, you definitely haven't been drinking here. So they looked into it, and yeah, turns out he had this auto brewery syndrome. Sounds like a couple people would like that, but it would be a pain in the ass because you probably get a lot of DUIs in your life. Next, we got another one, or an article from Thursday. Chinese man steals pet cats, sells them to local restaurant as mutton. So basically, this guy was just stealing neighborhood cats. Uh, he used a live sparrow to snare the unassuming cats into a trap. Yeah, and then he would just literally go around and sell these cats as mutton. No, I think, all racism aside, I think it caught my attention because it was a Chinese man, and that's where all the racist jokes about Chinese eating cats. Obviously, there's some truth in it if this happened. Uh, but yeah, pretty funny stuff. The next one uh, came on. What day was it? Oh, Thursday again. So GTA came out, as we all know. One of the biggest games ever. Made $1 billion or whatever in 3 days. And on Thursday, a mentally challenged man punched for his new GTA game. So this African American man was in Florida, went to GameStop to pick up his Grand Theft Auto. He's attends a special needs program. He was saving money, the whole thing. And a married couple pulled up in the car and asked Dawkins for the time. And then the man grabbed the game that was in the car and punched him. I want to know why they, I mean, I'm assuming they didn't know he was mentally challenged, but, you know, I'm assuming he wasn't alone. Um, the Dawkins guy, the mentally retarded guy. I'm assuming he wasn't alone in the car, so I kind of want to know why the person that was with him, didn't try to do anything. But it doesn't really say. It just tells you about the story. They were caught. So I mean that's always good. They could return the game though because they sold it, and poor Mr. Dawkins is without Grand Theft Auto. But maybe they learned how to steal games from Grand Theft Auto. I don't know. The next one, this one is hilarious yet extremely sad. This one happened on Thursday as well. A morbidly obese toddler undergoes gastric bypass surgery. So there's this 2-year-old in Saudi Arabia. He's now the youngest person in the world to have undergone gastric bypass surgery. The child weighed 72.7 pounds and a body mass index of 41. That is completely insane. Technically this happened in 2010, but this is the first article about it. But yeah, weighed a parent. Just saying. I mean, 72 pounds. That's more than like my dog. I mean, 2-year-old weighing that much, and the picture there looks like a Michelin Man and a child. Whatever. This one's pretty funny. On Thursday, a teen asked friends to attack his mom with a sword so they could eat her. Okay, I had to read it, Oh, hey. So in Washington, I guess this kid convinced his friend to attack his mother with a sword, and then they were going to eat her liver. Yeah. I don't, I guess they were, on a blue pill. That's what they said that they had taken when they decided to do this. Yeah. I don't really even know what to say about this. They actually did attack mom. She was in the hospital. But, what blue pill makes you want to attack your mom and eat her liver? I don't know. Damn it. This one, you like racist things and like to rant about them. This one's pretty good. So apparently in Hartford, they made a black student was forced to participate in a slavery reenactment, and I guess the two parents of this 12-year-old girl filed a human complaints or human right complaint against the school system. I guess she was forced to pretend they pretended to be on a slave ship to pick cotton, and they pretended that their instructors were masters. Yeah. What kind of school or camp or whatever this is? This was in Connecticut, by the way. But what kind of thing does this? I mean, why? What's the point? I don't see much educational value in this, but that should be, this one's gonna hurt all the guys out there. On Friday, a man's penis amputated after attempt to please girlfriend left member inflamed due to constant erection. I guess this 66-year-old man in Hula, I guess. I don't know what that is, but he overdosed intentionally on Viagra to try and please his wife, and because the erection lasted so long, they had to amputate it. So he's gonna live the rest of his however long they live there without a penis. Please your wife now. That's all I'm gonna say. The next one happened yesterday, actually, on the 20th. A man murdered wife for making the ketchup bottle too hard to open. So Lawrence Loeffler murdered his wife because she insisted on putting the ketchup bottle lid on too tightly. This happened in Oregon. He planned this ahead, I guess. This wasn't like a spur of the moment thing, because he actually grabbed the handgun from his bedroom. And, yeah, he shot her because she put the ketchup lid on too tightly. So just watch out. Don't put the ketchup lid. This one happened today, actually. It wasn't really much of a, like a new thing, but they just released it. Apparently, in 1961, a B-52 bomber crashed in North Carolina, and it contained a nuclear bomb, and it almost went off. Thanks for telling us 50 years later, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm glad it didn't happen, because that would be pretty bad, but, I mean, that's our government for you, 50 years later. Oh yeah, by the way, this happened. Makes me wonder what happens every day. But this one is my absolute favorite. My friend, the line was actually telling me about this one, and I had to look it up. Nigerian student uses magnets to prove gay marriage is wrong. So apparently, this guy wants to win the Nobel Peace Prize. He's a student, and apparently he used magnets, electrosis, animal mating, and simple addition as rationale for why gay relationships just aren't right. Basically, it boils down to like does not attract to like. So, two magnets from the north and north do not go together. That is his thesis for why gay marriage is wrong. Because two magnets don't go together. Yeah. I mean, it's Nigeria for you, But an interesting fact in the article that I found is homosexuality is criminalized in Nigeria. You can be criminalized for, you can get put in jail for 14 years for consensual gay relationships. So, I mean, people complain about America being behind with the whole gay marriage thing. Try moving to Nigeria. All I'm gonna say. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was a lot of fun. Please subscribe to Anything Goes, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'll probably see you tomorrow for Breaking Bad. Should be a good one. Take care.
Anything goes, anything goes. You never know what we're gonna show on Anything Goes.